Good day. Today we're going to learn about absolute values. Our memory verse is found in James 4, verse 8. It says, "Draw near to God, and God will draw near to you." At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to represent the absolute value of a number on the number line as a distance of a number from zero, and determine the absolute value of a number. This time during the pandemic, we have talked about the social distancing. And here's the math of social distancing. For example, you focus yourself on the man in the middle. He is 1.5 meters away from the man in red, and another 1.5 meters away from the woman in red. The man in white and the lady in yellow are in different positions. Is there a difference in their distance? Or you might ask, can distance be negative? Or is distance always positive? Let me share with you this song by Math Songs by Number Rock, published in YouTube.
It's so cold, it is 5 below. I need a warm coat when it's less than 0. But now the temperature has gone up 8 degrees, so it's positive 3. Still a deep freeze. We will always remember to define an integer.
Remember, integers can be positive or negative. But is their distance from zero positive or negative?
If you took away the sign, for example, both 9 and -9 have an absolute value of just 9. It's how far from zero a value is on the number line. So to find the absolute value, just take away the sign. Take it away! Woo! We will always remember to define intention as a positive or negative whole number.
Now let's continue our talk about absolute value. The song says that to find the absolute value, you just take away the sign. So it means that it's always positive. There's no negative absolute value. Now, what is an absolute value? An absolute value of a number is a distance of the number from zero in a number line. And since we're talking about distance, it is always positive or zero. An absolute value is being represented by the absolute value bars. So for example, if we ask for the absolute value of -4, it is asking us of the distance of -4 away from zero, and that is 4 units. So the absolute value of -4 is 4. The absolute value of 5 is 5, since it is 5 units away from zero. Note that you read it as the absolute value of A, and it's always positive. Again, the absolute values are either positive or zero. For example, the absolute value of 0 is 0. The absolute value of 8 over 11 is 8 over 11. The absolute value of -2.5 is positive 2.5. But since there is a negative sign outside of the absolute value bars, we multiply it to the final answer. So we have -2.5. Let's try adding using the absolute values. Let's start first with the ones inside the absolute value bars. 3 minus 10 is -7. And the absolute value of -7 is +7. But since there is a negative sign outside, the negative times +7, the answer is -7. Let's go to the next one. The absolute value of negative 10 is 10, plus the absolute value of 7 is 7. So 10 plus 7 is 17. Now it's our time to do activities 1 and 2.